Hi, Dave Snyder here. It is the 13th of March, 2016. And I want you to look at this weather with me really close. I mean, real close. This is weather from last night obviously over China, right? And you see the circular pattern right there? Okay, we know what that is, right? If you've watched my videos before, you should know what that is. I have it overlaid over North America, but I want you to look at this weather with me really close. I want you to put it on full screen and just pay attention to what I show you here. The weather can teach you a lot about the Earth. I'm telling you, the weather is pretty important. I mean, when you want to learn history of the Earth. Okay, you see that gash, this line right here? Okay, that goes with that gash right there. It's weather. It originates from the same thing. Okay, that stripe. It's not right over the top of it, but it's weather. We're just going to start with that, right? Okay, right here in the ocean, you can see this spot right here. Something happened right there. There's a spot there, right? And there's a spot in the weather. This normally, or in the past, this would have been a nice little round spot. It wouldn't be like scattered like this, but that's a spot. You see that it's concentrated in that area. You can see it's the shape of the Gulf of Mexico somewhat, this outline. You can see the outline of the coast a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, let's go up here. Where you see this curve right here? See this curve? Or was it there? Yeah, it's right here. See the curve right here? This whole area right here. And then you see the Tycho print. Basically, see this right here, this round spot. There's in the Great Lakes right there, something like that, somewhere in there. There's like two, and there's one here too. Okay, so there's. When you go over here, you see this part right here, this little edge that would fit right into this little spot right here. It fits right into that little spot there. Goes around. See how it goes around? This line that goes around like this. Okay. This line that goes around like this. It's the same thing. Saying this weather is showing us something. See the shape of this area right here? The shape. Okay. That same shape is in the weather right here. See it? I'm not saying I got it perfectly aligned over the top of everything, but it's there. It's absolutely there. Okay. Then I got those two alignments of Mare Oriental. I'll bring that up, and I'll bring up the Mare Moscovians that I have aligned over this. Just take a look at that. Look at that weather pattern. Regardless of whether you think it fits North America or not, look at that circular pattern there. Wow. See, they used to show that so nice. Now it's just all weird. But anyways, I'll bring up the Mare Oriental that I have. First I aligned it to this one, right? And then I adjusted it to the other one, and then I came back to this one to see if it still fit this one, and it did. So it's pretty cool. Get close enough anyway. See that? Ooh, look at that. Look at that edge down here. You see that edge, straight edge right there. Might not be perfect. It's probably could be moved over to this way a little bit, but it's the same thing. I'm telling you, that's the same thing. Right here, you see the spot right here? See that? Look at the center. See that? See the center spot right there? Look at that. That's perfect right where it is. That's right. I remember now. Check it out. Pretty good anyway. You can see that spot right there. Watch. Wow. You see something there? I'm telling you, dude. You see the center and you see something there. Goes with that. And then look at the way it sweeps out right here. Look at this right here. I mean, I'm just noticing some of these. Look at that right there. You see that spot there? You see that in the weather. And right here, look at this spot. I can see that egg too, that Easter egg. But look at that curve right there. I mean, that curve right there is so there. And the way that it comes out, look at it, it comes out to this corner. Watch. See that? And that's there for sure. It is there. And this, you can see this shape here. I can see it. For what they give you, I mean, look at this line. See the line that goes across right here? Look at that. Cuts off right there. And you can see the crater a little bit in that weather, just a little bit. Watch right here. You see it right here. Watch. I can see it right where it is. Pretty much, it's in there somewhere. I can see it. Because I see this shape right here, and then the crater. There you go, right there. See it? See that shape right there? Look where it says Pisgah. Where that big gold mine is. See that whole pattern in the cloud right there. Better from a distance, so I can see that. Look at that shit. That is perfect. Look at this. Look at this spot right here. I mean, I shouldn't have moved it probably, but look at that. See, those are just the same thing. Wish we could see this one. We used to be able to see that one a lot better, but that's pretty good. So I think that's pretty well lined. Now let's go to the other one I got. It just happens to fit too. I showed this before. It's already been set in place. Moscovians. The Easter bunny. You know it goes over here because I showed you soggy and the weather and everything, right? This one's a little tricky. See the spot right here? The spot? Okay, now look. And then there's the hole right there. You see in the weather, there's the hole right there. This one is hard to see. Here's the big round part right here. You see the big round part. It comes up like this. I don't know if I got that set just right, but actually right here it probably goes down. Let me see this one. See the outline of this right here. That one's hard to see, but it does align with it pretty well. See that? Anyways, check this one out then. Some similarities there, and oh man, there was one the other day that was real similar. Anyways, there's that. Okay, now another thing I wanted to show was I want to show you that one I did the other day. I'm not saying this goes with this the way it is right now, but it's pretty close. Anyways, this right here, I just want to point this out. Like Captain America's shield, this is the A. This is the A for America. This shape is in America. I guarantee you. Where I'm showing you it over America, it's in there somewhere. This is in there somewhere. That's why they call it America. This is the A for America. And you see there's Captain America's shield practically. I know that's just a bunch of bullshit, but it's not. I bet it's not. Because I know this goes in here somewhere. The weather shows it. Let's check the weather right now. Look at, there's the Philippines right there. See? Look at that. You see that right there? Look at that weather. That's the Philippines. This shape is the Philippines. Just like I showed. Look at the number 7, like I showed you Hurricane Usagi right there. There you go. Watch. Turn the weather down and just tell me that's not the Philippines. That shape. It'll fit right over the islands. This shape right here will fit right over this spot right here. You can see it. It goes in there somewhere, I'm telling you. Look at this, and then there's like a corner here or something. You can see it like a corner. So if I turned it, it would go down this come down like here and turn in right here. Look at that. Turns. You see a curve in the corner. It's not like a corner. It's a curve. And there's your curve, and it goes straight this way, like it goes straight this way. I don't want to move it though, because I like where it's set right now. I want to maybe put down another one. I should just move it. No, because then it's going to mess it up for the other weather. There'll be weather that'll fit in there the way it is too. And maybe that is just like that, because you can see, look at that. You can see a line here too. That it follows them lines right there too. Look. But it comes off like this shape. It looks like that shape might have come from over there too. But I'm just saying that this shape is in America. The shape that you see with the Philippines, Indonesia, that shape is in America. I mean, there's so many ways already, but so many times I've already bumped into that situation where I know it is. I know it's there. This A shape is all over the planet. It's the alpha, the A, the pyramid. Think it's not. It's all right. You know, just look into it. I have. Totally looked into it. Couldn't be anything else. I know that's in Africa. I know that's in North America. Look at it. It's right here, right up here too. I showed it up here before. This A shape is right here. Look. Alaska. I've overlaid it before. I showed it before. Watch. Turn this off. That's the same A. That shape. See how this? It's the same thing as this right here. This A shape is the same thing. You take. I've already done the overlay. We'll do it again right now. I'll show you. Just so you know, it's not bullshit, because it's not. None of it is. Can't see my keyboard. PDFE. Let's do it right here. Over that same picture. You can see it already. See that? A for America. Tell me that's not the same thing. It's shaped in the same exact location. Made by the same thing. That is the same thing. Not coincidence. There's your North Pole. Look at that. North Pole right there. Look at that. Look at that. Marianas, center of the Marianas Trench. North Pole. Oh, damn. Look at that. See that? When I put that there, when I put Alaska here, that puts the North Pole right there in the center of the Marianas Trench. Holy shit. Look at this. This all falls into place. Damn. Yep. East was north. This was a, man, look at that. This was east, and it was north at one time. Like I said, this used to be the Arctic Circle, basically. Alright, that's enough for the day. Have a good one. Set that in place. Think about it. Or just look. That's all I'm saying.